Greetings everyone. This is my last day in Walla Walla, discovering more new wines and more new terroirs. These last couple days have been pretty fascinating. In fact, kind of the most revealing couple days I've had in this state before. I've been coming down here for seemingly like 25 years. And I used to come to Walla Walla when there were 4 or 5 wineries to visit. The town had nothing there. I'll show you some pictures after. It was a ghost town. I remember driving along and sagebrush, like a John Wayne movie, would kind of roll down the main street of Walla Walla. It's not that today. Anyway, I'm in south of Walla Walla. I'm in Milton Freewater. Actually kind of borders Washington and Oregon. And I'm sitting on a bunch of rocks that are really kind of warming my ass right now, and I'll explain why. This is probably the most significant viticultural area that's going to become its own AVA, American Viticultural Area, that I've come across in the 25 years that I've been, almost 30 actually, in the wine business. Côte Rôtie and the Rhone, they've been around for hundreds of years. This is relatively new. In 1996, crazy Frenchman comes to Washington State, born into a champagne-making family by the name of Christophe Baron. And he finds these vineyards just outside of Walla Walla. It's called the Rocks, and I'll show you a picture in a second. And these rocks offer something really, really special. Where do I start? Well, they come from the Walla River. These 2 fans that the river's brought down. The river brought these rocks down and couldn't carry them anymore. And they dumped them right here. Cherry orchards, apples have been here. And Christophe, the crazy Frenchman, realized, no, this is a pretty special place, and I'm going to plant some vines. And of course, everybody thinks he's crazy. Just like every European that comes to North America, thinking they're crazy, starting a restaurant or a wine business or something that comes from the old world. Well, this is the hottest appellation around right now. And what makes it special? Well, right now it's only about 80 odd degrees, but these rocks are hot to the touch. And what they do is they plant the grapes close to the ground, and the radiant heat comes up and warms up the grapes and gives it some extra, I forget the word, radiant temperature. No more than 24 inches off the ground. If it's above that, they lose up to 7 degrees of heat. And then in the middle of summer, these rocks, the seminar I was at, that Kevin Pogue was speaking about, who's a geologist, get up touched to 140 degrees. The wines I tasted out of here rock. There's a couple of producers that are doing some really cool stuff. Now, this is not like Châteauneuf-du-Pape, where the rocks are just on the surface. When it rains, you can see the rocks up. This stuff goes 300 feet down. It's absolutely incredible. And Chris Figgins is here. Drew Bledsoe is here, quarterback for the Cowboys and the Patriots. It is double back. And this is going to become its own AVA. Now, the problem is it's in Washington and in Oregon, and transporting grapes and making wine, but trust me, the government will find a way around it, because when they came up with these state lines and AVAs, they didn't think that, oh, terroir does cross state lines. I'm going to get the camera in. I'm just going to show you how close to the ground these grapes are. This is serious stuff, folks. In the next few years, getting these wines are going to be really, really hard, because a lot of these wines are made in 2, 3, 4, 5,000 case lots, and they sell mostly directly to their customers. So here we go. I'll show you how close they are to the ground. See that? There's the ground. Here. That's no more than 2 to 3 feet, 2.5 feet. That's really, really important. You can see the rocks, the gravel. These rocks go down 300 feet. So you just keep your eye out for the Rocks AVA coming up. This is gonna rock. Pardon the pun. So there you have it. I'm heading off to a winery opening. Hope you enjoyed it. Right across the street there are apples. Those will probably go too. You can see how flat it is. This is his own terroir. For Côte Rôtie, Cornas, granitic soils, they have their own uniqueness. This is the real deal. Thanks for listening.